Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we back here in the Borderlands universe. We're going to be looking at Killer 6 version of his top 10 OP weapons. Y'all make sure y'all go to his page, hit the like, subscribe, share, let him know a real one sent him. You guys know what it is. Cali all day. We got our Nipsey going on, so you already know what it is. We're going to hop in here. Let's hop in the video. Unkempt Harold better be number 1. Number 2 better be the North Fleet. Number 3 better be the Double Anarchy from Borderlands 1. I'm gonna go with those three. Borderlands 1 and 2, I put in the most hours in. Borderlands 3, only got about 100 hours into that one. But let's hop into this, man. Let's hop into this game and let's get it, man. Let's stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Gun diversity, but sometimes certain weapons are so strong that they throw weapon balance completely out the window. These are my top 10 most overpowered weapons in Borderlands history.
And number 10 is...
At number 10, the double penetrating Unkempt Harold from Borderlands 2.
What?
In Borderlands 2, players had the ability to farm savagely at around level 10. And
I can't, bro. I can't, bro. There's no way. We should just stop the video right here. The double penetrating Unkempt Harold is the best gun in all of Borderlands history, especially when it comes to handgun. This was my favorite gun of all time. Second is the Double Anarchy. The fact that this is 10th, bogus, boy. You bogus for that, man. You made me yank off my hoodie. What's wrong with you, bro? I can't believe you got this mug at 10. You just see. Ooh. Man, let's hit the button, man. This boy bogus.
Savagely has a 10% drop chance for the Unkempt Harold, one of the most easily recognizable, strong, and beloved weapons in Borderlands history. This gun, regardless of parts or prefix, would easily carry most players for 10 to 20 levels in Borderlands 2, because you can get it so early, combined with its power, and then the fact that you can get it again from Torgue vendors in the Badass Crater DLC makes this an easy first item on the list. And a lot of you guys will think that it belongs higher, but trust me, this spot's actually kind of generous.
Number 9!
At number 9, the Machine from Borderlands the pre-sequel. A lot of Borderlands players remember the Lyuda from Borderlands 2 as being this amazing high fire rate sniper.
Better than Unkempt Harold? Nope. That's all I'm gonna say on this one. This gun, I'm not gonna lie, on the pre-sequel, I've never played with this gun, but nope.
Rifle, but the Machine from Borderlands the pre-sequel made the Lyuda look like it was shooting in slow motion. The Machine was also ridiculously easy to obtain, appearing semi-regularly in vending machines. The only downside to this gun is that it would absolutely tear through your ammo, but not before you melted down anything on the screen that you were shooting with this thing.
That was my favorite gun.
Number 8!
At number 8, the Monarch from Borderlands 3. If you've ever seen any flak build where they literally remove a boss's health bar in nanoseconds, then
the flare smack, no lie. That gun. I think you get it from Kilovolt. With the lightning on. Yeah, that gun do smack. Put that mug in the mode where you switch it, you can't run. Smack everything with that. Yeah, that's a good call though, no lie.
You've most likely seen the Monarch. This gun is available in a ×4 or a ×8 variant, and both absolutely destroy everything in sight. The Monarch also has the distinction of being a fairly easy to obtain Mayhem 6 and above exclusive. Kilovolt isn't exactly a super challenging fight for one of the strongest assault rifles in Borderlands history, but the massive amount of parts and elemental variations will keep you farming for hours to get exactly what you're after. Switching this gun into bipod mode will prevent you from running, sliding, or jumping, but will also turn this gun into a laser beam of absolute death. Honestly, most people will tell you just use the ×4 version to minimize your reloading, keep your DPS high, but any Monarch will tear up nearly any foe you encounter.
Number 7!
At number 7, the Double Anarchy from Borderlands 1. This non-legendary, non-unique weapon is actually stronger than most weapons of higher.
No lie, you get that game in Borderlands 1, smack the world, bro. Smack the world. That is one of the most OP guns ever. I remember playing with that back in the day. Back in the day. But when I remember I got one of those, I'm like, ooh. And it smacked everything. Like definitely deserving to be on this list. Definitely one of the best.
Rarity by a lot. The Double Anarchy was one of those guns you could snag fairly early in a playthrough on Borderlands 1, and it would last you a ridiculously long time, absolutely melting enemies even while hip firing. Borderlands 2 had a similar gun in the last go, but it pales in comparison to the Double Anarchy.
Yeah, last go it did nothing like that. Yeah, no.
At number 6, the Pimpernel from Borderlands 2. This gun remains one of the most well-known.
Okay, yeah, that one's, yeah, the Pimpernel. with Salvador, the Pimpernel Ahab glitch. Wild. So yeah, okay, you got me on that one. That one's probably going to be head of the Unkempt Tarot. All the rest of them, nah, those wash them away. But maybe the double anarchy. But yeah. Good job on this one. Good job, definitely.
Weapons in the history of
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
With this one.
Aim low and the projectiles hit and spread up and outward, impacting multiple enemy hitboxes and wrecking everything in sight. The main downside of the Pimpernel is you can only get one per character per playthrough legitimately. That said, even a bad roll Pimpernel is better than most legendary and pearlescent gear in Borderlands 2 at endgame, and it's obtained from one of the easiest side missions in the Captain Scarlet DLC. The Pimpernel is one of those guns I'd absolutely love to see return again in a future installment, but until then, at least we have our number 5 item.
And here we are at number 5.
At number 5, the Complex Root. This Borderlands 3 sniper rifle takes a cue from the Pimpernel and does crazy things to enemies no matter what part of the body you hit them at. The Root actually takes it up a notch by splintering in what feels like
that. I wish I had 4 hands to get that 4 thumbs down. Better than the Unkempt Tarot. Man, y'all let me know if y'all disagree with what I'm talking about in the comments below. But nah, this nah. Not it, buddy. Not it, buddy.
100 directions at once and literally lighting up your screen with projectiles. Combine it with anything that boosts your splash damage radius and the entire screen full of enemies will disappear, as will your frame rate and your eyesight.
It's
the
powerful,
is blindingly powerful.
Double anarchy.
At number 4, the Kick Charger from Borderlands 3. One of the best launchers in Borderlands 3 and possibly in Borderlands history. The Kick Charger is capable of one-tapping a lot of enemies with the right gear and build combo. But even without the right min-max building gear, this gun is absolutely insane. You slide and charge up your shot and then shoot an enemy and watch their health bar just completely disappear. The only downside is that the Kick Charger is actually a bit challenging to obtain, requiring you to go through arms race and extract it. So if you're looking for a god roll version, you might spend a very, very long time hunting for it. That said, just like the Pimpernel, even a bad one is still very good. At number 3, the Free Radical from Borderlands 3. Another gun that's amazing no matter how bad of a roll you get. The Free Radical in Borderlands 3 is commonly referred to as being a power-crept hellshock, but in my opinion, it's actually unique enough onto itself. It's true that it's a very overpowered Maliwan pistol, and it's actually pretty easy to obtain, requiring you just to kill Beef Pliskin in the Ava Murder Mysteries questline, but the Free Radical is just plain stupid. I like those Ava Murder Mysteries. Having this thing locked to shock damage only means that it will sometimes be ineffective on certain enemies. I'm looking at you, Seer, but by and large, most enemies don't resist shock, so the Free Radical is great for nearly any situation. It also deals huge splash damage, and in Borderlands 3, splash damage is king in mayhem levels.
And here we are at number 2.
Who's number 2?
At number 2, you knew this one was going to be on here. The Norfleet from Borderlands 2. Few weapons.
Ooh, sorry about y'all. Sorry about y'all headphones if you got handphones in, but this rocket launcher right here. Man, OP. When you say OP-ness, I mean, you mean OP. That mug is wild. It smacked everything. Easily my favorite rocket launcher of any Borderlands game, with the 3 projectiles and then go out and smack anything. If you ever go down, fight with your life, switch to that bad boy, it's over with. It's over with. I think what Hyperius dropped that mug, and is it Vermerius? I believe so. But yeah, man, what an amazing rocket launcher. I mean, the very first time I got one, I ain't gonna lie, I was hopping on an online game and somebody dropped that mug for me. I was like, oh my god, oh my goodness. It was so crazy, man, how good that rocket launcher is, man, for sure. Definitely one of the best, if not the best.
Weapons are so associated with being overpowered in Borderlands history as the Norfleet is. This launcher hurled out multiple orbs that would basically wipe an entire screen of enemies. Combined with a high percentage sham shield, this thing became an infinite ammo killing machine. So much so that in an age where modern weapons were beginning to become prevalent, people still prefer to sham fleet their way through the entire endgame of Borderlands 2. The Norfleet will always be that one item for me that I most associate with overpowered gear in Borderlands 2.
The B shield.
Honorable mentions go to Iron Bear and Zane's clone from Borderlands 3 with Mayhem skilling. Both of these action skills are stronger by themselves than most weapons in franchise history. The Guardian Angel in Borderlands 3, hold this thing in your hand while hitting enemies with a grenade or an action skill and they are just gone in an instant. The Blade Fury from Borderlands 3, imagine a gun that shoots melee damage and bullet damage. Now imagine that gun can also bypass certain boss immunity phases. The Soul Render from Borderlands 3, no need to aim.
I love
the
that
B in the conference
souls.
call combo from Borderlands 2. Anyone that was around at the launch of Borderlands 2 knows that the B in the conference call combo was possibly the most broken combo in the history of Borderlands. The pre-nerf Evil Smasher in Borderlands 2. Remember the early days of Borderlands 2 and broken stuff? The Evil Smasher glitch dominated the community before it was ultimately nerfed. And then finally the crit from Borderlands 3, since you can get it at level 13 and it heals you while doing ridiculous damage.
And finally, here we are at number 1.
Finally, at number 1, the Plasma Coil from Borderlands 3. Now, what can I say about this gun other than it doesn't need to exist? You can acquire this thing as low as level 13, and frankly, a level 13 version will carry you through the entirety of Borderlands 3's story. And honestly, you could probably continue to use that level 13 version into the Mayhem levels. It's that strong. Think of a Norfleet, but laser accurate with ridiculous fire rate, nearly no charge up time, and an SMG's ammo supply. Granted, this gun is locked to shock and radiation, but don't fool yourself.
I agree with. That is the most powerful gun. At least you got number 1 right.
Game. The Plasma Coil is ridiculously overpowered. Probably should have never been made. It is kind of fun to use on occasion.
No lie, that is probably the most powerful gun in all of Borderlands. It's the Plasma Coil. I played with that. What was the boxes, the loot boxes where you hit the thing and all the guns are on the wall? I forget what it's called right now. I remember I got one of those because I'm not gonna lie to you, I sucked at arms race. I was not a fan of arms race, but I got my first one from one of the diamond loot chests. I got one of those and I was like, oh my, oh my, oh my. Easily, you can cheese almost the entire game with that bad boy. It definitely it gave me that feeling I got when I got my first double anarchy on Borderlands 1. That's what that game will give you. That gun gives you that feeling to where like you feel like you can wipe out anything. If you're a terrible player, that gun to make you at least an average player because you can wipe everything. As long as you can shoot them before they shoot you, you should be great. But if you guys enjoyed this video, man, definitely leave a like, comment, share. Definitely tell Killer 6 I sent you. Shout out to Killer 6. Thanks for making these videos, man. I don't agree with all your selections. Unkempt Hero should have definitely been top 3. But you got 1 and 2 down pretty good. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like because that'd be awesome. And just remember, man, through the power of positivity, we can change the world. This has been your boy YB. You guys continue to be awesome. And I'm out.